The party previously arrived in this remote land with the intent of making their way into this ruined city of Blackmore in the hopes of obtaining some sort of treasure, be it magical or ancient tech or just interesting, largely sort of uh, pushed forward by Toddle's curiosity. Um, they made their way into the city and discovered that the ground is covered by a necrotizing black frost that they had to find a way to traverse without being damaged, which at first involved Calamity riding on Avaran's back, and then eventually Toddle fashioned some shoes out of carapace for them all, out of the carapace of some large bee-like humanoid creatures that they fought. Um, as they traveled, besides fighting those bee-like humanoid creatures with their colorful metallic carapaces and their compound bows, they also began to explore the city, which they determined is uh, all things that their characters had never seen before. Giant buildings made of steel and concrete, sliding glass doors. Um, all of it, any moving parts seeming to run not necessarily on mechanical energy, but on some sort of magic that's been left over. And in addition, the more notable part of magic being left over are the numerous automatons scattered throughout the city. Um, there are some functioning, some completely destroyed, some just standing, but they seem to have all sorts of different shapes and sizes and different tasks, uh, from street sweeping to cleaning windows to guarding things. Um, and several times they investigated them and at one point tried to find if one of them would speak back to them if they tried to communicate with it, but were unable to get any communication out of these automatons. Um, they took some time to explore one of the buildings as they got closer to the center of the city, and on the top level discovered an old abandoned, basically a hive that they suspect is an abandoned hive of those bee-like humanoid creatures that they fought. Um, they continued on with the intent of reaching the tallest building in the city, was their stated goal. Uh, but what they came across was a large open space filled with the black frost and with black frost covered trees. So these just a forest of frozen black trees. And on the far side of it, an absolutely massive wall curving around a space maybe 2 miles wide uh, and 45 feet tall. So not the tallest building, but by far the largest structure. So they crossed the small forest and approached the gate that was right in front of them, this massive steel double door gate. Uh, and as they approached, and as Avaran reached out to touch the gate, they were immediately attacked by the guardians of the gate, these two mechanical tigers, which they fought, and largely, I think it's safe to say, through Avaran's skill with a blade, they were defeated with non-negligible assistance from sorceress blasts. And Toddle, did you do anything?
I can't remember. I feel like I shot
Did you
some
do
things at it.
anything?
I remember
Oh,
Tuttle
I got the
used
killing
the
blow.
laser
Oh,
gun.
right. Toddle
Yeah.
started using this weapon that they found, which turned out to basically be a hard light laser gun.
Ooh.
Which on one shot turned out to be not great because she barely glanced off, and then I believe Toddle, he critted on the next one and blasted one of their fucking heads off. Um, so it was an exciting end. Uh, and uh, along the way, they have also, all three of them slowly began to show similar symptoms. Toddle and Avaran have started to feel slightly nauseous, and Calamity moved through nausea and also started to get somewhat itchy skin down beneath their fur. And then finally, that nausea also increased into quite a bad feeling of sickness, at which point Toddle cast a restoration spell, making Calamity feel a lot better. And I believe that is pretty much where we are right now, with the group standing in front of this massive double iron door set into this massive stone wall, having defeated the Guardians. And what are you all going to do from here?
Ooh, look at these giant lion creatures. I'm gonna scavenge. I wanna take it. I wanna take
You don't
it.
say.
I wanna take everything I can. Woo!
You know, the further we go onto this island, the more I think that it's these things that might be the treasure we're looking for. I've never seen anything like this on the mainland.
That's what I was saying. I was like, these things are rad. This is all I need to have a good time. And I'm just, Toddle's just walking away at all the goodies. Whatever those may be.
Well, why don't you roll investigation for me?
Okay. And not do it. D&D Beyond. Ah, not too bad. Let's. Dirty 20.
Hey, Toddle's pretty good at this, and they've been somewhat dismantled due to damage, but they're also large enough that there's still plenty of inner workings and pieces of external armor and such like still on them. So you start to take apart one of these, what I have written in my notes as clockwork tigers.
Sounds like a good band.
Right?
Clockwork.
There's a band called Pomegranate Tiger that's really good.
Close enough.
And inside is made out of just innumerable moving parts. These tiny spoked wheels and tiny moving pins and rods. And at the core of it, like in its chest at the center, is a glowing golden crystal. That is emanating this golden light that you've seen leaking out of all of the functioning automatons so far, that is similar to the golden light that you've seen in anything else functioning in this city, such as the sliding doors. In addition, it also has a shiny metallic armor. It has very, very hard, sharp metal claws that you'd think are some alloy of steel, but it's a very good, very hard and sharp metal.
Mm-hmm.
And these clockwork tigers also have, the things that you would need to make a body like this. They have a structure not dissimilar to a skeleton and musculature, all of it made out of metal.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. I mean, this is like Disneyland for Toddle. So, him excitedly, ooh. I'd say everything is gonna get pretty much an excited reaction, except for when we get to this core piece that you said, the light, and I'm gonna want to like examine it a little bit further and see what this is. If there's just something I know, something I don't know.
Roll Arcana.
You got it. 18.
Okay, so I believe once before, actually just last session, you rolled Arcana to sense out some magic, or maybe you cast Detect Magic, and you got this feeling of magic that you couldn't quite place. It was quite old and faded. And now, investigating this arcane core, you get a much, much stronger sense of magic, but it reminds you of that same sense, as if it's the same type of magic, but this still active and fresh. And you can't quite place exactly what type of magic this is.
Okay.
You're not sure if it is something you're entirely unfamiliar with, a school of magic beyond the 8 schools that you've learned, or if it's some blend of them,
Okay.
using multiple types of magic inside one object that's sort of making it hard to read. It's giving you this sort of, it's just magic, like pure magic vibe.
Okay. So, okay. Well, I'm gonna actually, Avery and Calamity are in the room with me, right? What are you guys doing?
I'm kind of watching you intently to just see what you're able to scavenge from the robo tigers.
Okay. I want to walk this light over to Averin and Calamity and see if maybe it just didn't react. This light didn't react very just with me and what my affinities are for, and but I want to explore, so I want to see if anything comes up. Huddle will just kind of hold this up to Averin and be like, "You getting anything from this? What do you
I grab
think of
it
this?"
and just kind of turn it over in my hand and kind of shake it next to my ear.
Yeah.
And just
The
kind of
light-
shrug.
The light is consistent. This soft golden glow. There's no sound or feeling. It seems to be a solid crystal.
Thank God there's not like a pixie inside it where I'm just like,
Right. Yeah, poor fairy. And then I'll hand it over to Calamity and see if it reacts to his magic.
I hold it in my hand. And
always a
I
good
kind of,
idea to see what reacts to Calamity's magic.
Exactly. No, that's it. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to learn.
I hold this object in my hand, and my ears kind of shoot up as like I really like look at it and tilt my head.
Everybody roll perception.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
Chris, I need you to roll for me. Roll a d20 for me, please.
All right. I roll 2 d20s at the same time and take the better roll for myself.
Oh, you bitch! Bitch!
You rolled a 14 plus whatever, and then I rolled a total of 16.
This was perception?
I got a 21 perception.
Damn!
I got a 9.
So Calamity, you're holding it, up close to your face and giving it careful scrutiny. The other two of you are looking from a few feet away, and to your eyes, nothing happens. Same as when Avaran took it, the light remains steady. There's no shift in the light. The crystal seems solid, but Calamity, you get just this faint, sort of brighter pulse out of it the instant you take it. And then it goes back to a completely steady light.
Did you guys see that?
No, I was looking over here.
What?
It did something. There was like a weird pulse before it went back to just being stagnant. It was like a quick heartbeat or something.
Ooh?
What did you do to make it do that?
Yeah, did you do anything?
I just looked at it. But I don't know.
Were you thinking about anything in particular when you grabbed it?
I was like, oh, this is different. That's what I thought. But I definitely, I don't know what it means, but it was like I felt a quick heartbeat for a second.
All right, I got all that jotted down in my scroll here. Calamity, why don't you hold on to that light? See if anything else comes from it.
Okay, and DM, just for my own clarification, because I was like setting things up when you were talking. What exactly am I holding? This light thing? Like, what does it look like?
It's like a inch and a half in diameter, cut crystal So I say diameter, but it's not quite a sphere.
Right.
Golden crystal.
Ooh.
And it's emanating this warm golden light that's not super bright, but it was bright enough that you could see it sort of glowing through the cracks in every functioning automaton you've seen, including these tigers.
Oh, so this is possibly, I don't know if it's already been spoken, I'm sorry. But this is like an automaton heart, sort of. Okay.
That's whatever this thing is, it powers the creatures, to my just an educated guess. But I think whatever this is what's creating these creatures to run around and be able to move and have a will of its own.
Okay, so DM, I'll do this. Calamity's gonna have it on his person. He's gonna, keep it close and maybe like meditate on it. But I'm essentially wanting to, as we're doing what we're doing, we're moving around, we're doing all the things. I want to try to maybe attune to this thing as we're moving along. That's
my boy.
That's what I'm gonna attempt to do as we're going through.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was gonna do it if you weren't.
Mackenzie, could you please roll a d20 for me?
Yeah, I got you. 13.
13?
Yeah.
Wisdom save. 13, 14.
GW, why do you not have dice?
Well, I was putting out
people.
I was putting out my dice, but the last thing I have to get out is my d20s. I was about to reach for it, but then you're like, roll. Okay, so 14, 15, 16.
It'll happen. It'll happen.
Oh, wait.
He has a cookies and cream Hershey's.
Wait, plus 3 from Avaran.
Want some?
19 total wisdom save.
Okay. You kind of focus on this crystal for a little while, seeing if you can gain some sort of attunement with it. And all of a sudden, all of your previous symptoms come rushing back.
Oh.
The nausea comes, the itchy skin, the increased nausea that brought on the poison condition that Toddle had cleared away for you. And as you immediately go to scratch at the itchy skin, you feel that your skin has gone dry, as if you've spent 3 days in a desert without water. Like, just super, super dry. And as you continue to move, to feel this, you feel a little bit stiff, not in the joints, but your skin, as if in certain motions it's sort of resisting, its normal bending and flexing.
Oil can.
And this itching, which at first comes back all over your body like it did before, grows stronger on your upper back.
Okay, with that, I'm just like, is anyone else really itchy? Avery, do you see anything on my back? It's itchy back there. Do you see?
What do I see?
As far as you can tell, there isn't anything there besides fur and very dry skin underneath.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm flaking. I got dandruff. Oh, snap.
I don't see anything other than maybe a minor skin irritation here. Let me try something. And I take out my flask of holy water and unscrew the top and just kind of give him a splash on it.
Oh, just help scratch him. I don't think I have anything. I don't have any salves or anything.
Did anything happen with the holy water?
As the holy water splashes on you, you very briefly feel a respite in that one spot. It cools your skin beneath your fur. I imagine you threw it where he was itching the worst, on his back?
Yeah.
Yeah. And as it sort of runs down your skin and dries, the itching comes back even worse, specifically in that area on your upper back, and it just gets worse and worse very, very quickly until it is reaching the point of painful.
I don't think it worked. I think that made it worse.
All right.
My joints feel really. I feel like I can't like move like I normally can. What's happening?
For fear that this might be contagion, I use Mage Hand and scratch Calamity's back.
I
don't think we've ever seen your mage hand before. What does that look like?
It looks... So as I cast this, it's almost like my hand, this like light blue, shimmery version of it just grows around it and extends towards you and starts scratching your back. But it's like very cartoony with like rounded fingertips. So like I don't know how much it's actually going to do for you.
Okay. And just to let my teammates know, I'm starting to spark. The more I scratch, the more I'm starting to spark. And you know what that normally triggers.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to cast Lesser Restoration and like just try to be like patting you down kind of and seeing if that helps at all.
You're not using any magic or anything.
It's a spell.
Oh, I'm sorry. What spell did you say you're casting?
Lesser Restoration.
Lesser Restoration. Okay.
I also have that.
Remind me, is that the same one that you cast last time?
Yeah, I've casted it before. Yeah.
You haven't cast Greater Restoration at all.
No.
Okay. So Toddle, does a similar thing to what they did last time, which I believe involved several vials and mixing things together and putting them on you. And the itchiness does recede. And so does that sort of stiffness you were feeling. The painful itchiness is gone, but the nausea and the general sense of itchiness all over your body remain.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh,
That's always a
Tig.
good reaction.
Before I stop scratching,
I see the sparks and I bring my shield up in front of me.
DM, could you please roll a D100?
Yes, I can.
Wow.
The sparks grow brighter very abruptly. 98.
98.
My ass is backed up. Hell no.
Let's see what we have here.
You're gonna back that ass up?
Back that ass up.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
98.
I love you, Tig.
So as something that, like kind of like the sparks get kind of bigger and there's like a flash of white, there's all just kind of like what we're listening to right now. We become surrounded by a faint ethereal music for the next minute.
Ah.
Where is that music coming from?
Oh, that's delightful.
Huh.
Oh.
You could turn the music up a little bit, GW.
I don't like. Okay, can we just start moving?
Oh, that's. Well, this is pleasant. Actually, where are we again? Remind me what we're in. We're in a building, in a room.
No.
No,
You
we're
are
not in a building.
outside.
Oh.
Behind you is this frozen forest, and behind that is the streets of the city and the tall buildings that you've been walking through. In front of you is this 45-foot tall stone wall with these 15-foot iron gates set into them. And you can't see over the wall or through the gates because they're solid, but you are out in the open sky.
And what time of day is it?
It is late afternoon.
Okay.
You're actually facing west, so the sun has just dropped down behind this wall. So you're completely in shadow, and it's starting to get fairly cold fairly quickly. You're a lot closer to the ocean than you were for a lot of the time you were walking through the city, so you're feeling this cold breeze, and with the sun gone, it's starting to get kind of chilly.
And I'm sorry, Avery, you said the gates were how tall?
15 feet.
Yeah.
I
And
misty
it's
stepped
not
to the top of them.
dark yet, but it's definitely getting towards twilight. You misty step to what?
The top of the gates.
So the gates are set into this 45-foot
Oh, I
wall,
see.
so there's nowhere to stand there.
Gotcha. I thought it was like a wall with the top to it that I could. Okay.
How do you guys feel about resting?
Well, I won't lie. After the battles that we've had so far, I could definitely use a rest.
And maybe it'll help Calamity to sit down and rest. And we have this incredibly pleasant music. Why don't we try to find a place and to look to set up so we could relax for a second?
All right, that sounds like an idea.
Um I want to head towards where you said where we're really close to the beach. I don't want to go back into the frozen forest. That's not going to be very pleasant. So let's go towards where you said there was a beach. Could I hear it? Is it hearable?
Roll perception.
Yay! I got a tan. Shit. I got a 10.
Sorry, I was waiting to see if anybody else wanted to roll perception also.
Oh, I didn't know what Toto was listening for.
Beach!
But it's not like you said,
You-
hey, let's all listen for the beach.
Ah,
So Tala just sort of looks around, and as the music fades from the air, really all you hear is this breeze kind of brushing past your ears. No sound of the surf.
Mm.
No sound of waves.
okay. Why don't we go? He's gonna do the finger trick where he looks his finger, points it up, and feels where the breeze is coming from. Why don't we go in that direction where the breeze is coming from and try to find a cozy spot to set up camp before embracing this big wall? Or we could. The other option is we could try to go over the wall and see if there's a town where we could get into an inn. But seeing what we've passed, I doubt that there's any human presence or any living presence here.
Well, I'm fully in support of that idea. We
Yeah.
should definitely find shelter so we can rest. I'd rather not try to rest out in the open.
Yeah. How do you feel, Calamity?
I felt like shit.
Yeah. He's gonna go
All
over.
the more reason we should rest.
hug the bunny.
And as we're going to where we're going or setting up to take a rest, I'll say it was weird. Like when I was itchy, it felt like I don't know, like I was in the desert, and I haven't drunk in water in a long time, and it was so dry, and it was so strange.
Mm-mm. Just
Do you think? Because I also like my joints were really. What's the word when like you can't move like you want to? It was like
They were stiff.
you were
yeah.
under a paralysis.
No, it was really stiff.
And
And-
to clarify, GW, it wasn't your joints that felt stiff. You didn't necessarily feel it in your joints. It was in your skin that felt stiff. So only when you made certain motions you would sort of feel it pulling and getting stuck. It wasn't as pliable as it should be.
Okay, I explained that to the party.
It sounds like when you're getting your blood drawn, how your skin is stiff.
I hate
What?
that. but the thing is, like, I could feel. So you know how I said I could feel like a pulse, like a quick heartbeat from the crystal. I I felt like, it's hard to explain, but I felt my body like, or something in my body like kind of pulling at the crystal. And when it did that, and since these crystals may be the heart of all of these automatipatus, do you think that maybe it was making me into a construct?
I don't think that was it, but I can't rule out that that it wasn't manipulating you to some extent, or trying these are what controls beings, so it wouldn't be weird to say that it was trying to have some effect on you.
What
So
do, what do constructs eat?
they don't.
Do they have to, like,
I'm assuming, I don't know, I've never seen one before, but
well,
I assume they don't. They're beings that, and I just, Toddle's gonna continue in a philosophy of if robots have hearts or not.
and I'll interject with, like, cause like since I was so dry, it was like, I don't know, I was really thirsty or something. So like, I was wondering if they get thirsty. I don't know. I'm doing that thing.
You need some
Would
water?
would you like something to drink,
Yeah,
Calamity?
would you like some
Yeah,
water?
I would like something to drink.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I reach into the bag of holding that is our old teammate Fancy's, and pull out some vegetables and some water for Calamity to enjoy while we're walking in this direction to the following the breeze.
I am eating that shit like there is no tomorrow. I'm
Yeah.
eating that shit like I haven't eaten shit in a week. I'm not.
Well, don't spoil your dinner. We're gonna set up camp. You don't have to spoil your dinner.
And I'm doing that thing where, I'm gonna get this wrong, but I think it's like not woodchucks.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Chuck. What was Chipmunk? Chipmunk. I'm doing that thing where I'm stuffing my mouth so much that it's just like almost like making like two other heads. Like my cheeks are so huge.
Cute. Well, Calamity, calm down. I don't want you to choke. Please.
Okay.
That could probably be bad.
So I'm just,
That was actually a really accurate depiction of a rabbit eating.
But yeah, I'm just gonna follow the team wherever we're going to take a. Are we taking a short rest or a long rest? What do we decide?
We're not there yet, so we're
Okay.
still just we're still en route.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I'm in the
three
middle.
of you,
I'm in the middle between
led
the two.
by
You're always in
Tall,
the middle.
Tig, leave
Is
this
being funny?
raised platform with the stairs leading up to it that leads up to the wall. You make your way back down and start heading north, which parallels the wall. And as you do, you notice that while the black frost is very, very deep at this point, it's easily a foot deep, it stops just short of the wall. There's just this little gap, and it doesn't climb up this wall at all the way that it climbed up every other wall in the city that you've seen so far.
Ooh. Noted.
And you make your way north, and the wall continues to curve as it sort of curves towards the west. Do you want to follow the wall, or do you want to head straight towards the beach?
I'm following Toddle.
I am also following
It's
Calamity,
my
who is
decision.
following Toddle.
I say head closer towards beach, and then we can come back to all the mysterious walls. But I'm hurting. A little.
As we walk, I would like to use divine sense. I want to see if there's some kind of like unseen entity affecting Calamity this way.
Smart.
Let me look up exactly what
Good
divine sense
answer.
does.
Good answer.
Let's see. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of the next turn, within 60 feet, I can detect celestials, fiends, or undead.
Okay. You open your mind up to the presence of good and evil, and you feel nothing.
All right. Well, there's one slot of that used up.
Hey, you did it. That's cool.
I mean, I never use it, so.
Yeah, this is the fun part where we can just use the random spells that we. I haven't used mending, but there hasn't been anything we've needed to mend. Or dying things.
So you break off from the wall as it curves west, and you make your way for a few minutes through the frozen forest so that you can head more directly towards the coastline at the north. And fairly soon you come out from the trees and onto this rocky beach. It slopes downward fairly steeply, but only for a few feet before leveling out and falling under the water. Or rather, falling under the ice. There is no moving water here that you can see at all. It is a solid mass of black ice. And that stretches out from the rocky shore off into the distance.
Well, since we're here now, and like the ocean is just ice, and we're on the shore, when we look back at the city, do we happen to see a building that stands out from the rest?
Roll perception.
Bet.
19.
Whoops.
You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna roll this this D10 inspiration I was given. Thank you, Colin. So for me, that's gonna be a total of 27.
Well, it's better than mine. I got 13 total.
I got 8.
Hey, well, once again, Calamity's ability to perceive things is much greater than Calamity's companions. You do notice something. It's not that any one building is taller than the others. What you notice is that in the distance, there is a group of tall buildings, and you can see movement around the tops of them. It's too far for you to make out what sort of thing might be moving, but it's just, specks from where you are. But it's this whole cluster of buildings that has movement sort of all around the tops of them, and even down, a little ways, but very little movement on like the bottom 3/4 of them.
You guys, up there, and where all the buildings are clustered, I see movement. I can't really make out what it is, but there's there's a lot of movement up there.
Good movement or bad movement?
I don't know. Avery, you have elven eyes. Aren't your eyes like the best?
I can't see that far.
With your elven eyes, see? Huh? Can't see shit.
Also, I'm a half elf, so I didn't get that half.
Yeah, there you go.
I see.
Stupid
got my,
human father.
Yeah, shitty human eyes. I need glasses. I'm nearsighted.
I have astigmatism.
Yeah.
So after
You do
I
have the scar over your eye, so I mean.
true,
Yeah,
that
there you
is
go.
true. So
More.
after I just kind of give him that information, I'll just kind of like go back to whatever his Tuttle is doing, because Tuttle brought us here, so there must be some plan.
Do you guys want to go investigate the moving thing, or would you like to set up camp?
Maybe, Tuttle, you don't look too good. Maybe we should rest a little bit first.
I'd
I'm
love to rest.
I'm starting to feel a little off myself, so probably best if we rest.
Um, anything? I guess we'll set up camp along this frozen black ice sort of beach style place in the most comfortable spot, most level and comfortable spot in this area if there is one, and begin just camping.
Yeah, it's not too hard to find a level space large enough to set up a camp. It's fairly brisk. It's gotten fairly cold at this point as the sun sinks down below the horizon, and you are right on this beach of ice. But you make a camp on the rocks in a flat section, and I don't know what camping supplies you all have, but I imagine it at least has sleeping rolls or something like that to
Costume
soften the
tents,
ground
yeah.
and keep off the cold.
Yes. I'd say we have
Do I see any
very
driftwood on the beach?
standard.
No.
Balls.
Ooh. I have one. And bark. Both on me. So I'll take that out and cast shit. Flaming sphere.
I was like, you
Flaming
cast shit?
Or
What is that?
shit. Or literally I have a tinderbox too. I could use either of those, but it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, the
Sorry, what do you take out?
tinderbox.
I have bark and I have wood, so I can start
Oh,
the
gotcha.
start.
have
I
plentiful
act like
shit.
starting a fire, and then I literally am just like flame sphere. So
I was gonna
like,
cast
You
firebolt.
just
yeah.
disintegrate half of what you just put
Right,
out there with
no.
your flaming
Yeah.
spear, and the rest just shoots up.
No.
Okay, so you make a fire and you light it.
And we're good, and yeah, everything is nice. And Toddle will actually. This is not uncommon. Normally I like to like stay awake and do like not like be the first guard of watch, but I'm assuming that Toddle's probably the most damaged from the last fight. Could I go to sleep first, please? I'm tired.
Well, if we're doing only a short rest,
No, we can do a long rest.
Oh, you want to like camp?
I want to sleep.
I mean, no point in setting up tents and bedrolls for an hour.
Let's go for it. Let's do it. Can I Avery, can you take first watch? Because I still feel kind of crappy.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Before I take this first watch, DM, remind me, where is that black frost? I mean, I know we're next to like the black ice, but as far as like the beach itself is concerned, is the black frost like a distance away from us?
No, it is solidly covering the beach.
all right.
I'm assuming you scraped off an
Fair
area. In fact, it's just as thick as it was in the forest. It's a foot thick, kind of all the way up to the shore where it just sort of turns into more solid ice. And I'm imagining that Avran, using his shield, scraped off a good section of this, sort of piling up snow, black snow, in piles like you would shovel your driveway.
Cool.
I'm
Well,
asleep. I'm gone.
You guys are sleeping. Averin has been mulling something over in his mind this whole time that we've been there with the black ice and frost. And so he doesn't want to do this necessarily in the general vicinity that we're in, but he's going to conjure a fire bolt and almost like a baseball, just kind of hurl it in an arc over the ice to see how it reacts with the ice. So like as it lands, say 100 feet away.
Okay. First of all, make a ranged spell attack just to see how close it gets to the distance and area that you're aiming for.
All right. I'll do that. I have 120 foot range on that, and That is a dirty 20.
Okay, so you lob this firebolt, and it comes down 100 feet away into the ice, and there's sort of flare up, not too different from if you hit a normal block of ice with it. And it is 100 feet away, so you're not necessarily getting a super close-up view. But if what you were wary of is, some massive explosion or something like that, you don't see anything like that.
It was worth a shot. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this black ice. I'm just gonna continue my watch, looking out for any, creatures or threats that might come out of the forest after us.
Go ahead and roll perception for your watch.
Oh, I don't see shit. Nat 1.
Oh no. Oh
What
no.
distracts you, Avaran?
Um,
Do you fall asleep?
I mean, I don't necessarily fall asleep, but I am distracted by thoughts of my long lost tabaxi lover.
Is this something that has previously been established in canon, or are you making this up right now?
It's been
Yeah.
established in the
Oh,
campaign,
okay.
yeah.
Nice,
But
nice,
it
nice,
was
nice.
before we jumped 100 years in the future.
Oh, long lost at this point.
Oh yeah.
They're long dead and gone.
Wait, tabaxis don't live more than 100 years?
I don't think so. I don't think they live
Well, I
longer
mean,
than
she was
humans
already
do.
alive before the 100-year jump, so
That's true.
Yeah, they're not elves. They don't live 400 years.
When you think about your long lost lover, what thoughts come to mind exactly?
Mm-hmm.
Badass.
do we have any kids watching this show?
No, they
That
should be in
thing she
bed.
did with her tail.
Oh, you nasty! Clip it. I love it. Thank you.
Hot. Okay, so Avaran sort of zones out for their watch and eventually kind of comes to and realizes, like, fuck, my watch is totally up. Well, nothing attacked us. And goes to wake the next person.
Let's see. I know Calamity was affected the most by whatever is ailing us, so, and, Toddle normally takes watch anyway, so I guess I'll wake Toddle next.
Okay. I don't know why. I slept extremely comfortably. Maybe it was the music, maybe it's that we're in a cooling environment. But I slept very nicely. Go ahead. Go to sleep.
All right, I'm glad you got some sleep. You normally don't sleep at all.
I know! What the hell? It's shit. It's just the very comfortable environment we got going on here, apparently.
And I go to lay down.
Oh boy. Okay, what should I do? Oh,
You should roll perception first of all.
okay. I'll do that first.
Sort of give us an idea of what Toddle is up to and how much it involves paying attention.
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
Better than 1.
So
Yeah.
what's Toddle up to?
So during rest periods, that's usually when I like to take advantage of my artificerness and make stuff. First thing I had to do was we just did a long rest, so I get an experimental elixir. I get 2 experimental elixirs. Let me bring up the chart. Yeah, fun things about artificers. Once again, we're all doing artificer education. We have once you hit level 3rd level alchemists feature. Oh, so it specifically pertains to the alchemist artificer. After you finish a long rest, you can magically produce experimental elixirs in empty flasks of your choice. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. And then I get a roll. There's a table, and I roll a d6, and I do that twice. And there's a list of them, and One is healing, 2 is swiftness, 3 is resilience, 4 is boldness, 5 is flight, and 6 is transformation.
Great.
So, we'll go ahead. So he's making potions. I rolled a 1, so I get healing, which is great. I have quite a number of healing on me right now.
So just to be clear,
Yes.
normally you wouldn't get these things back until you finish your sleep, and since you're taking the middle watch, you would have slept for like 4 hours and then be awake for 4 and then sleep for 4. But
you're right.
I don't really care. So
okay.
Carry on.
Yes, you're right. You're correct. I'm doing this now, I guess, unless we get interrupted. If we get interrupted, I'll take them back. 3 resilience. Cool.
Nice. That's a good one.
I haven't gotten that one yet, so that's kind of cool. Don't mind me, just jotting them down. So, yeah, I'm sitting here making my little potions, being cute.
Being cute
and
not really noticing it too much happening.
Yeah, just looking at the sky. He doesn't really have any sort of like what's the word? Like ability to like
awareness?
Tarot card readers. No, like you know how tarot card readers like they predict like the cosmos and things like that. He doesn't really have anything like that, but he wants to after the music, the area we're in where it's nice and cool and we're on a beach. There's something so scenic despite all the black frost that we're in that he's gonna just like sit and kind of listen to the cosmos and get a greater feel of what is in the sky and see if there's anything interesting. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. That sounds like something he would do in the moment. Maybe craft a few toys to add to his little toy. I have 2 toys, like things that Toddle does that is in the magical tinkering category. So he'll probably make a handful of those just for funsies. One of those just sitting there. Otherwise, there's not really anything else I can do.
So Toddle gazes up into the star-filled, moonless sky, and is unfamiliar with the constellations and configurations of stars, this not being the world that Toddle is used to. And sort of just familiarizes himself with this night sky. While tinkering, needs something to do with your hands and something to do with your eyes.
Also, Toddle's also, I guess this group's cartographer, so making all the maps. So he's like also going to be doing direct. That's not a majority of what he would do during his shift, is like making maps.
Family fantasy, add to your list there, making maps too, because during 4 hours Toddle brewed 2 experimental potions, pondered life, made toys, and drew some maps. Toddle is an industrious little motherfucker.
I mean, he's a happy gnome guy from
he's
the
fucking
mountains.
hyper.
Yeah, and he's also like my most. Yeah, he's like my most high energy being. And honestly, I made Toddle in my light, and when I am in the mood to make things, I am in the same where I'm doing like 50 things at once. So.
Yeah, mood.
Yep.
No, J-Dubs has given you a D12 inspiration.
Thank you. I didn't know we could give each other that. That's super
we can give each other. We just can't give ourselves. Chris.
Family fantasy. What do you think the experimental potions are all about? They're absolutely drugs.
They're crack. He's absolutely
They're crack.
Yeah,
they're
he tastes his own potions.
You need haste? Just do a bump of coke.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
yeah,
Talo
that,
accomplishes
yeah.
some things over the course of 4 hours before uh, realizing they do need to get a little bit more rest and waking Calamity.
Okay. And then I'll gently persuade Calamity awake and
Whoops.
let them know that nothing abnormal happened. It was actually quite lovely night.
Well, I'm happy to hear it. That makes me feel less nervous. And I'm gonna just like waddle out and kind of like sit on a nice covered area where everyone else has been chilling, and like kind of rubbing my eyes, looking out into the frozen ocean, and every now and then like looking up at those cluster of buildings. Just trying to keep an eye out and try to have all my leporine senses a going.
That blurred me out completely.
Oh no!
This could be a
Oh,
good.
there we
There you go. There you go.
Woo!
Yay.
Roll perception for me, Calamity.
Yes. I've been getting a lot of these tonight. I'm not mad about it. A total of 19 perception.
Okay. So through your 4 hours of watch, through false dawn, up until the sun begins to rise, a couple of times you do hear a faint buzzing in the air, but it never seems to come particularly close, and you never see anything.
Okay. So are you saying that like it's just in the air somewhere up there? Holy cow. Hi friends. Let me scroll up. Who Misty Mountain Streaming. Hi
Oh my
friends.
goodness.
Yay!
I hope you guys had a fantastic stream over there. Welcome.
Loving this gif of like
Yeah.
flames.
Chaos. Welcome. Just to fill you guys in a little bit on this 3-part of this one shot that we're doing. We are currently in a very mysterious town, Eldritch City kind of looking. That's
A ruined high-tech city.
yes, and there's many what are they?
Clockwork creatures.
Clockwork creatures,
Automaton.
kind of like automaton creatures walking around. We've noticed that like in the outskirts there were few and like they were rusted, but the closer we get to the actual center of the city, they're more pronounced and pristine, less rusted, like more taken care of. And we currently have found our way to the coastline of this city where we are camping because we got really hurt by 2 giant automaton tigers last game. So, welcome. And so, DM, so when I hear the buzzing, the faint buzzing, I can hear it like above me, but I can't say anything. So,
Yeah.
am I...
Above you, sometimes off in the distance to the side, kind of in various spots.
Interesting. Is it cloudy out right now here? Well, I guess it is. It's snowing. I don't know. What is it?
It's not snowing. It's not actively snowing. The snow is all on the ground. It is actually totally clear, but it is completely moonless. So really the only light is the campfire and the stars. So you can't see very far. Even if you have dark vision, you can only make things out to 60 feet or so.
I have bunny eyes. We can't see in the dark. That's a predator thing.
Yeah. So you can see maybe 15 feet as far as the light of the fire.
Okay. What was I gonna say? Do I feel like I'm being watched?
Roll
Insight?
An insight.
You're not the DM, Chris.
I was suggesting, not saying.
It was a good suggestion. It's a good idea.
I'm gonna use my ability. Let me look at it because I forgot the name.
I
I already used it. Yeah, go ahead.
To all the raiders who maybe know about us or not know about us, we got new channel point things. So if you actually do have channel points, you should use them. Ooh.
Oh, also, Mackenzie, I don't know if
They're
you've done
pretty
it
fun,
already, but
pretty exciting.
could you please give Misty Mountain a shout out in the chat?
Oh,
please?
yeah, sure.
Thank you. Yeah, I already used my Tides of Chaos, so well, let me do one last check real quick.
Wait.
When another creature you can
Wait
see.
for it, wait for it, wait.
Oh,
Wait, Calamity, there's something coming at you right now.
Really?
Oh
No! Okay, hold on. Just give me a second.
Okay, we're gonna take a break, and we're gonna come back, and we're gonna start with a bad luck blitz.
Oh, man, this is making the game so fun. I love this.
Some of us have to pee.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes, and we'll be back with a bad luck blitz.
Yay!
Okay, see you soon.
She's
I-
dead. She's dead.
No, not the pupper.
That's what happens when you turn 33.
Oh wow. Well, there
I
you
guess.
go. Something to look forward to.
I know.
All right, DM.
Okay.
Roll
All
that
right,
D100, I guess.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you again to people who raid if you're still here. And thank you very much to everybody who's getting involved with the channel point spending. I'm having so much fun with it.
Oh my gosh.
So let's take things in maybe not necessarily the order that they were redeemed, but the order that I deem. Which is first that Calamity has been given an auto succeed here for their insight check. And their insight check was while they are taking their watch, the last watch of the night, and they hear buzzing, and it's gone, and buzzing for a while, and it's gone. They do get the impression, very strong impression, that they're being watched.
And I kind of look behind me and just kind of like see, like I know my friends are just like out cold, and they really need to rest. I'm just here, and then but I'm nervous. But like before Tuttle went to bed, they were just like everything was fine. It was really wonderful. They actually slept, so I'm just gonna hold on to that, and I'm just gonna stay aware, even though something's watching me, and I can't see them. But it's okay. And that's it.
So Calamity grows more and more anxious over the course of these 4 hours of watch, and coming up on the end of it, they just cannot contain it anymore, and we bad luck blitz, which I shall roll for.
Here we go.
82.
82.
I seem to always roll
not
very
82.
high.
80. Okay, what's 82?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I don't want to get these dice checked out.
Yeah,
So, okay, so 82, I can take one additional action immediately, and that action is I fart.
Oh, wow.
More and more anxious sparks and growing, and then it's gone.
Oh, I feel better. and you know what? I'll probably DM. Could you please roll a D6?
Sure can. No, I don't keep any D6s around.
The D6s, that's for
Garbage
Vegas.
dice. 4.
When I do a little toot, 4 pellets fall out of me.
I didn't need to know that.
No, you did. You're the DM. You need to know everything about me. And that's all.
So as the sun rises, your 2 party members rise, and While you all feel fairly well rested, although Calamity maybe still feels some residual anxiety. Well, Calamity always feels anxious. Um,
100%.
what doesn't feel better are the symptoms that you had yesterday. In fact, they feel just as bad, if not worse. Um, both Toddle and Avaran, your nausea has come back, and you've begun to get itchy,
Son
which
of a.
wasn't occurring before. Calamity, your nausea and itchiness has been going on this whole time, and your nausea has been quite bad all through the night. But as your watch winds down, the other symptoms start to come back. Your skin getting dry no matter how much water you drink. It's starting to feel stiff in spots as you move around. And that itchiness really focusing on your upper back.
I I uh I feel better that we slept, but then I don't feel better. I feel kind of like the same as I felt yesterday. I'm kind of nauseous and I'm itchy, and I'm having that feeling again with like my skin like kind of being weird. How do y'all feel?
I'm starting to feel that itch myself, just kind of all over.
And it's just I don't know why, but it's like the worst on my back. DM, I am going to like Calamity doesn't wear pants. That's like canon. Like he doesn't need to. It's just fur down there. Calamity's gonna take off his leather and like his undershirt and just so he's like butt naked now.
So he just Winnie the Pooh's this shit constantly.
Yeah.
All the
Yes.
time, all the time, all the time.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm a herring
He's a
gun.
hair gone.
It's okay for me to do it. No one else can do it. And so like now I'm butt naked and like just letting everyone see all my fur. I'm gonna turn around and to both of them. I'm gonna be like, "Do you guys see anything on my back? Like it's the worst back there. Look at my. I'm gonna like part my own fur on my back so they can like look at my skin."
I'm gonna go in with the fine-tooth comb and try to see if this guy got ticks or fleas or something, and just try to feel out and find.
Toddle, roll medicine.
You got it. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, there's nothing to find there except hair.
19.
Thanks, baptized. 19. Okay. There's no bugs, there's no ticks, fleas, anything like that, but the skin is visibly dry all underneath, and specifically around their upper back is getting sort of patchy. Sort of.
Oh no.
You know how when people describe their like dry skin as looking or feeling scaly?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that.
Oh no. Maybe it's just because we're freaking cold. Like being in the cold equals dry skin. Maybe we just need to get in a warmer climate. Maybe that's what's causing it.
I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, Todd.
I know. Well,
Calamity, you were sitting near the fire while on your watch. Did you notice any relief of those effects?
No. Well, at first it was fine, and then I don't know, as the night went on, I felt itchier. Oh, and also I didn't see anything, but I heard a lot of buzzing around us last night. Those wasp creatures were definitely looking like they kept an eye on us all night.
Do you suppose that's what you saw off in the distance there?
I I guess so. I can't think of anything else that we've seen that can just fly above buildings. But what I don't understand is why couldn't I see them? Like I heard the buzzing noises. Like it was, but I couldn't see anything, and it wasn't cloudy.
Does Calamity not understand darkness?
Maybe he doesn't. I'm a bunny.
Maybe he's implying that I don't want to assume, but maybe he's implying that he didn't even see the outlines of these bug creatures flying along the stars.
Mm.
There were no stars. It was just
There
a
were
black.
no stars? Oh, I
it
thought
was
there
a
were stars.
Black sky.
I thought. Sorry.
Well, I have good news and I have bad news about what this could possibly be, or at the very least, what I could do to treat it. I do have an herbalism kit with me, for obviously I use it to make potions and shit. However, I need organic materials in order to make anything that would even possibly begin to solve your dry skin issue. I don't even know if it would help with itchiness, and we haven't run into any organic materials being on this plane.
What
So-
sort of organic materials?
Like leaves or, aloe.
Oh,
All
right.
Something that would that
Blood.
would soothe. I have plenty of blood.
hey, I was ready to.
surprisingly. Yeah, no, I got plenty of that. I don't think that even if in my pack, I do have like wyvern blood, bat blood. I have multiple blood of our enemies. Even blood from sacrifices. Not any of that I don't think is gonna do Calamity any good. So,
I wonder if it's like a jellyfish thing. If you have to pee on it to make it feel
yeah,
better.
right, the acidity.
Pretty sure that doesn't actually work on jellyfish.
I've never been stung, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. That is one thing I do not know about. However, if I could get some aloe, I could conjure up some type of salve that might be able to help us with the dry skin and the itching effect. So let's be on the lookout for that today. Other than that, the only other thing I can think of to help with the nausea is just continually doing lesser restoration until, but I don't know if that's going to even help that much. I mean, I don't want to give you any food because I don't want you to get sick.
Oh, remind me, is Calamity still carrying the golden crystal?
Yes.
100% yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Roll a wisdom save there for me, Calamity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, I got nothing to help. Otherwise, I would have to sit down and do some spell stuff.
I got a total of 10 wisdom save.
Cool. Good to know.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, outside of game, metagaming here, I do have things to help heal, like aid and that type of stuff. If it does start taking, if the effects start taking off actual hit points, but I don't have anything that actually would be of use healing a symptom, unless we were at at a doctor, or given specific medicine. So.
Which
We
reminds
have an
me that aid
objective.
spell that I used on you last time is no longer active.
Right, yeah, it's very short.
That's 8 hours.
Oh, that's pretty good. So yeah, I think that's our objective today, is to try to find some curing methods, while continuing to search for this treasure, while continuing to explore the city. And even if more so, try to find a type of living life form that could assist us in our quest.
Calamity, when he's scratching, but he starts to spark, so he's just like, ugh! He holds his hands down, and he's like,
Tuttle, I think today needs to be our last day here. I think we just need to go to the biggest building, see if we can find any treasure, and just leave. I feel it's really bad here, Tuttle. I think this seems to be the last day.
And I look to Avery to see if he agrees.
I do agree with Calamity. Yes, I feel like your condition is only getting worse by the day, and I really don't know how much longer you have, but I think it's not best to find out. Um, I personally think we should try going through that gate. We don't know what's on the other side of that wall. Like, there could be some sort of magical protection spell behind whatever or around whatever's behind it that could, immediately alleviate your condition.
Yeah, and the frost. It looks like the frost doesn't go past it, so maybe things beyond that point is clear. Let's try.
Right.
Yeah,
And-
I agree. Let's go.
Calamity's gonna take point this time, and he's running. He's running where he's running.
Okay. You take off. Calamity takes off running. You easily backtrack because the path that you plowed through this foot of frost is still much lower. Some of the frost has crept back into it, so there's a couple of inches that you're kind of kicking up anew, but it's still clearly this shallower area that Calamity is flying down here all the way back to the staircase up to these very, very large doors. And I assume that Toddle and Avaran follow.
I sort of like hastily repack the camp supplies and then like take off after Calamity.
Assisting, yes. We're gonna be like taking everything off, putting everything back on, getting back in ship shape, and going back to these walls that apparently are guarding something, or not guarding, but keeping something out or in, or
DM, I have not pressed the long rest button yet. May I click it? May I do
Yes.
the thing? All right, sweet. Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome
you all
sauce.
may long rest if you have not already.
I figured after we rested and woke up, we were long rested.
I was just making sure. So yeah, I'm running up the staircase to that plateau where the tigers once were. Just going.
Now-
we're just moving right
And there's
along.
still, pieces of tiger there, anything that Toddle didn't scavenge.
pieces
I
of-
forget, do these big doors have handles?
Nope.
No. Calamity, try holding that crystal up to the door. Maybe that'll make it open.
Oh, okay. As I take out the crystal, I take it out, and when I look at it, I'm just like, because I think I'm getting like nauseous from the crystal, and I'm gonna hold the crystal up to the door.
Nothing happens.
I tap the crystal to the door.
This place is confounding.
Nothing happens.
Is this a double door situation, or is it one door?
Mhm.
I'm going to hop up, and with my strong feet, I'm gonna give like a massive kick to the door to see if I can like push it open, like jar it open a little bit.
Okay, you can either make an attack roll or an athletics check. Your choice.
I think. Let me do a quick look. I'll do an attack roll. I guess. Yeah. I guess I'll do that.
Sure.
Oh, come on. I'm using Tides of Chaos. So I get a reroll on this. That just left the roll box.
Oh no!
We're gonna do this one. So that's gonna be a total of, and this is an unarmed strike, I guess. So it's gonna be a total of 21 to hit.
Okay.
Get that door.
Do you have any sort of unarmed strike available to you? Or is it just the standard 1 plus your strength?
It's the standard 1 plus my strength,
Okay.
so I have a total of 2 damage I can do.
Okay, so Calamity hops up and kicks the door, completely ineffectually.
I kind of roll my eyes at this and like, Calamity, stand aside.
I like roll over.
And so I'm gonna try to. I'm obviously bigger and stronger than Calamity. I'm just gonna try and push the doors open.
Give me an athletics check.
Oh, I will do that.
Hell yeah.
13 plus 7, dirty 20.
You push as hard as you can to no effect.
Damn.
Why will nothing work on this island?
Yeah.
Why won't you just open? And as Calamity yells that, his tiny little shadow grows and triples and quadruples in size, and there's like these black tentacles along the ground, and from this huge shadow comes up these 2 very alien looking hands of darkness, and they will go and they will try to force the door open as I twin spell Bigby's hand.
Okay, and I believe Bigby's hand can make athletics checks.
Yes.
So go ahead and make 1 athletics check with advantage.
Meanwhile, Avaran just kind of goes like, and like tries to make himself as narrow as possible as these 2 big hands slam to either side of him.
All right, here we are. Okay.
Are you rolling with advantage?
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know I was rolling with advantage. Cool. I'm gonna.
Because you have 2 of them.
Sweet.
What's the name of this spell? Big Beast Hands?
Big B's hand.
Big B.
B-I-G-B-Y apostrophe S. Big B.
So strength is gonna come to a total of. Oh, go ahead.
If
I'm
you've
just
seen
curious.
Vox Machina, it's what Scanlan
haven't.
uses. Oh my god.
Sorry, I started on season 3.
I rolled an 18, but I have an ability that with a sorcery point, I can roll a d4 and add it to it. So I will do that.
I believe you also have a D12 you can add to something.
I used it already. I think I believe.
Oh, you did already use it.
I believe I
okay.
used it already. Yeah. So that's going to be an unnatural 20 strength check.
Athletics?
Athletics.
Are you including the strength of Bigby's hand plus 8?
Let me take a look. Let me make total sure. Yes, because I rolled a 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, an unnatural 20.
Okay. Calamity sends forth these 2 massive shadow hands to slam into the door to no effect.
Okay. It looks like using force is not effective on these doors, so why don't we try something a little different? I'm trying to think if detect magic or identify would be better.
Your call.
I think I'm gonna do identify.
Okay. Identify. You're using the spell identify.
Please.
Okay, identify, which reads you choose 1 object that you must touch. If it is magic, you learn its properties, and so forth. You get no sense of these doors being magical.
The 2 hands are now gonna just start punching the doors. They're doing clenched fist, and they're just boom, 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 boom. They are trying to pummel these doors down.
Okay. I assume that you make attack rolls for that.
Yes. So on the first, it's going to be a 22 to hit. The door.
22 to hit. Where did I write down? Oh. Ah! Sorry, ad block popped up in my face. Yeah, that hits.
And then the second one. God damn. That's low. That's 12 to hit the door. The door.
That hits.
Sweet. Okay, so that's gonna be force damage. So it's gonna.
Door.
I don't.
It kind of just hit it.
I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna roll 8 of these bad boys. Okay, that's decent. So that's gonna be. $42 points of force damage.
Mother.
Boom, boom, boom.
Is that between the two of them?
Yes.
Okay, so, yeah, each strike shakes the door a little bit, significantly more than either of you trying to push on it did, and you see them start to sort of press in just a little bit after these two blows. You can tell that it is doing something finally.
Oh.
Before I start continuing to throw these fans, does anyone want to try something to assist?
Oh, I totally did. I wanted to kind of sit down and focus in a meditative state. So I have the feat Keen Mind, and it says you can accurately recall anything you have seen or heard within the past month. Would I have heard something from these no, because none of them has spoken. Fuck, I was gonna think if they said a password or anything that or I heard a sound or something that
in frustration, Avery just kind of drops to his knees and just says, "Please open."
I'm sorry, did somebody just redeem another bad luck?
They did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Y'all fucked up.
Let's do
It's
it.
not bad. This is fun.
Maybe it'll be some all doors open.
That would be super sweet.
All doors.
I also
All right.
have lock picking skills too.
47 Calamity.
Oh.
47. So, as Calamity he's trying not to freak out. He feels very sick. He hates it here. He's just trying to do this job and leave immediately. His shadow came alive, and it's just these two elephant-sized shadow fists are trying to just clobber this door down. He's just he ends up scratching himself out of nerves, and his fur starts to spark.
Oh no.
And oh, how interesting. Okay. With a final spark, with a big boom, a unicorn controlled by the DM appears in a space within 5 feet of me, then disappears 1 minute later.
Okay, so Calamity, you're scratching at your skin, and you notice that large swaths of your skin have started to go hard. And that's the point at which you freak out, and a unicorn appears. This does not fix your problem. Your skin is starting to feel very, very stiff all over, and the itching pain in your upper back becomes a sharp pain in your upper back. And one last thing, you start to feel this sort of itching sensation not on your skin, but in your brain.
Okay, so first things first. Everything that Calamity does by accident, the Battle Blitzes, always appear in a very uncomfortable eldritch sense. So this unicorn that appears before everyone is this gnarled, black, mostly skeletal, gaunt creature with multiple eyes on its face that are red. Its horn is jagged and crooked, and it almost seems like its hooves there's more legs than there should be, and they kind of have human hands.
Oh God, what the fuck?
Yeah, it is what it is. So,
Its little feet are like sort of grasping at the ground as it appears, and it's like looking around at the three of you, kind of baring its teeth and rolling its many eyes.
So that's first. The next thing is Calamity. You, my teammates, see like you can tell that something is harming his back, because he's like trying to reach for something and he's scratching, and it's bad.
Okay. A lot to take in. I'm going to think that in Toddlebring, the first thing I will notice is that there is a demonic creature unicorn thing very close in proximity to us that have seemingly appeared out of nowhere, and is going to be like, do you know what's going on here? And try to speak to it and be kind of flabbergasted, and is just going to be focused on that.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
I speak Gnomish and Common.
Okay. It kind of looks at you befuddled, baffled,
Yeah.
a little angry.
Yeah. Does anyone know how to speak beast?
Knock down that door, beast.
Roll intimidation
Yeah.
Question mark?
or persuasion?
Which is better? They're both the same.
Wait, wait! I think you have something coming. If you need it, do you need it before you say the number?
I mean, it's a 21, so.
Oh, you're good. You're fine.
Oh. Yeah, okay. It goes to attack the door.
Oh shit! Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. What does it have? I have the unicorn stat block up here. And I don't know that it can do a whole lot besides attack it, so let's go ahead and do that.
Cool. This is cool.
It charges up to it and slams it with its hooves.
Finger hooves.
Yeah, does each
It's-
finger
it's-
have a
it's-
hoof on the end of it?
Yes.
It
Yes,
just
it
sort of
does.
it slams two of its hands just like palm first into the door, while it rears up on its other four hands, and it's just like the tiniest amount of damage to this door.
We'll take it.
But it it yeah.
Does Averin want to try anything before I clobber again? Going once, going twice.
Got nothing.
Boo, 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 boo. The hands are gonna go again. Hitting this door. So the lowest was a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
So they both hit. So we're gonna roll these 8 again. We're gonna. So that's a no. That's a no. That's also a no. Yeah, we'll do this one too. Okay, so these are good. I'm gonna use some sorceress energy to re-roll these 4.
All 4 ones.
Stop it. Hey! Okay, well, 2 1s, but I got some other good stuff too. All right, so in total, I do.
8 snake eyes.
Can't stand you. 35 points of force damage to the doors. Boom, boom, boom.
Continuing to sort of bow the doors inward just a little bit at a time. 1, 2 earlier and another 1, 2 now, and the door is starting to look significantly damaged, but it's definitely still too sturdy for you to, there's no gaps. It's not broken yet.
DM, do we think that this door opens like away from us or like towards us?
You really can't tell.
Okay.
That would suck.
So what the hands are gonna do now, they're gonna just like both grab the different double doors and they're gonna pull apart to just try to rip them apart.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the damage for grasping hand for both of them, which is 2d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier for each.
Okay, here we go.
Can I try, while you're doing this, can I try talking to the door?
I asked it to open.
This door that you're beating the shit out of currently, you can try. You can certainly try.
I have my number whenever you're ready.
Please give it to me.
25 damage to try to rip these motherfuckers apart.
Okay. Your Big B's hands sort of jam their fingers into the little bits of opening that you've made and start to pull. Just a little bit more damage happening as they pull on it. Not a single one of your strikes does as much damage to these doors as you would think it would do to like a person. Right? These doors are hard. And so the smaller blows don't even affect them. It's only these larger blows that are even managing to dent it and scratch it. But you are, over the course of all of these blows, doing it some significant damage.
Okay.
I have an idea. Is there any small openings or cracks in this door at all? Or is it like solid?
There are now.
Okay, I have something I can do. I'm going to see all of you guys doing this damage, and Toddle's gonna step back and is gonna do like one of these moves, like woo, and immediately he's gonna poof into a cloud. And
Okay.
This is him conjuring gaseous forms.
Finally, it came, into good use and not, hey, let's throw Avery all the way across the lake and then turn him into gas.
That was funny though.
It was pretty funny, yeah.
All right. I am now a puff of gas, and I'm going to be sliding through these cracks to the other side, or
Okay.
attempt to.
As before, the solid form of Toddle turns into a Toddle-shaped cloud of gas, which quickly turns into an unshaped cloud of gas and streams through the newly opened cracks between these doors that Big B's hands have bludgeoned and yanked on to create. And Toddle gets the first glimpse of what is beyond this wall. What there is mostly is an extremely large, as wall to wall, so 2 miles wide, open courtyard. There are only 2 things in this courtyard. There is a building dead center in the courtyard, entirely intact, unlike every other building you've seen, perfectly intact. And there is a glow emanating from this building that leaks out from every door and window, filling the entire courtyard with light. So even if it were the dead of night, you would be able to see everything in this courtyard. And there's one other thing in this courtyard, which is a human-shaped, 10-story tall metal machine. In one hand, it holds a huge hammer, and on the other hand is a massive gauntlet. And the instant your gas flows in through the door, this giant creature's eyes light up. They light up gold, and a beam of light blasts out from them 10 feet wide directly into your cloud of Toddle. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please? You have advantage on it from being a gas cloud.
$14.
Cool. So, as a gas cloud, you would have resistance to non-magical damage. Unfortunately, this is magical damage. Unless you happen to have some resistance to radiant. Then you take 72 radiant damage.
Holy fucking shit!
So I have 5 hit points. Okay. Okay.
That's an incredible response, GW.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, I'm gonna
and roll a concentration save. Constitution saving throw.
saving throw. Okay.
Which needs to be a 36 or higher.
Nope, it's not.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh my god.
So I got a nat 20 on my initiative.
Nice, nice.
And Avery got a nat 20 on initiative. Chris got a 0.
Right.
Because Chris has to go.
Yeah, my sitter leaves in a couple minutes, so I don't get to see the end of this episode, gang, but I hope you enjoy it, and GW is going to play for Avery.
Bye, Super Dad. My brain. Did I use Tides of Chaos yet? I don't think no, I did not. So just in case, I'm gonna roll once more with advantage. Okay, well that's better. Okay, I have my number whenever you're ready, DM.
Okay, can you give me... Toddle, can you give me your number, please?
I got 15 initiative.
15? What's Avaran's number?
Natural 20.
Plus?
His is gonna be... Avaran. His initiative is plus... Where are you? There you are. Plus 2, so 22?
2, and Calamity's number.
Total of 18.
18. And let me get a number for ya boy. Okay. Avaran.
All right.
Toddle streamed through the gate, and then you heard this sort of, you know, that classic like laser beam sound in movies, like wow.
Mm-hmm.
That, and a shriek as Toddle turns back into a gnome.
Yep.
Oh boy.
On the other side of these doors, through which there are only small gaps.
Right. Okay. So, how tall are these doors? Can you remind me how tall they are?
15 feet.
15 feet tall. And these doors are heavily damaged, like splintered and stuff, right?
Yes. I mean, no splinters because they are made of metal, but they are heavily damaged.
Would you say... Would you... Fuck it. I am going to, Calamity, Avery would probably say to Calamity, because he's done it once before, if he could get him over the door. One of my hands, well, I guess I will have to do it on my turn. So he's gonna wait. When he has sight of the whatever is the enemy is behind the door, he is going to release a firebolt. Let me check his bonus actions. I think he has something that can boost him. Where are you? Spells. Where's that protection spell you have, buddy? Hey. Oh! Okay, so bonus action. This is the bonus action, right?
Well, I should roll initiative for this unicorn.
Oh.
Go for it. He's gonna cast haste on himself with an action. And he'll just take out his blades and be ready to go once he's in the action. But yeah, he casts haste on himself, takes out his blades, and is waiting for Calamity to throw him over the wall.
To throw him over the wall.
Yeah, with a big beast hand.
The wall
or the door.
is...
Or the door.
So the doors are set into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So while the doors are 15 feet tall, there's no gap above them. The wall is 45 feet.
Oh!
Yeah, think of it like a castle or a moat or like, yeah.
Yeah, like a castle wall.
Mhm.
Okay, so he will cast haste on himself, take out his weapons, and he will, on his next turn, he will go in on these doors. That's what he does.
Okay. Then, straight down to Calamity then.
Thrashing the doors. Thrashing the fucking doors. Let's open these bitches. Okay, the lowest that I got was a 17 to hit the door.
It hits.
Alright, so that's gonna be 8 of these bad boys. Okay, so that's gonna be... $32 points of force damage to the doors. Boo, 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 boo.
32 points. The doors are almost hanging off their hinges at this point. There's larger gaps through them, but none of the gaps are quite the size of a Calamity or an Avaran. But they're warped and bent, and it's very close.
Okay, so that was the hands. I'm gonna double check real quick to see if that was a bonus action to do the hands. 1 second. Bigby's hand. Let's see. The hand of the when you cast a spell, and as a bonus action after. So okay, so that was a bonus action. My action, Calamity, is gonna be like Tuttle, and there's going to be an explosion of power from me. We're gonna do this at 4th level, whatever the fuck we're doing. It's gonna be a 4th level thunder wave to the doors. So the doors have to make a con save, but they don't have to if they don't want to.
Yeah, they don't really feel like it today.
So that's
they're just gonna give in.
That's gonna be 5 of these. Oh shit, wrong one. 5 of these.
You know, the doors are really on your side.
Oh, I see. Thank you, doors.
5 of these. Let's see if we can open this up.
They were trying to save you from this.
You know what? I'm gonna twin spell this. So instead of 8, I'm rolling 16. No, I'm not. I can't do that. I can't twin spell a thunder wave. All right, here we go. 26 points of thunder damage to the doors.
And finally, the doors crash open. They swing on damaged hinges, just flung backwards and crash into the sides of the wall. And this wall is thick, so it crashes into the sort of inside of this 5-foot-long tunnel, basically, through the wall. And sort of stick out onto the other side, just warped and totally wrecked. Never going to be door-shaped again. And
Fuck those doors.
the two of you can now see... Baptized is very funny. Please use service doors on the side. You see Toddle lying smoking on the ground, still conscious, but absolutely blasted and in a physical form. And 150 feet from Toddle, this 10-story tall, this 120 foot tall, massive metal person, wielding in one hand an enormous hammer and wearing on the other hand this massive gauntlet. And behind it, maybe 3/4 of a mile away from you, is this huge building that is glowing from within, glowing out of every crack, every door and window. And if you were looking for the biggest building, then you certainly found something that could be pushing that.
Understood. Okay. So
But there's a little something between you and the building.
I wouldn't call it little. So the huge being is 150 feet away from us. So I'm going to. I have 30 feet of movement. I'm gonna run my little cotton ass in there. I'm gonna. I don't know how close I can get to Toddle, but I'm running to Toddle.
Okay.
Or maybe
yeah.
I shouldn't. I'm running to Toddle. Instinct.
Toddle is just 5 feet within the doors because Toddle got blasted the instant the gas cloud moved into this space. So that's easy. It's 10 feet away from you.
Okay, I'm gonna be like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And then I'm gonna see the big honking thing, like, "Ah!" And I'm going to, as far as I can, with my total of 30 feet, I'm going to kind of like bounce away from Toddle and like go, like, not out of the doors, but
Not
like
out, but sideways.
away. Yeah, just in case there's an
Okay,
AOA
sort of-
trying to.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna
Leap
stumble
off
away.
to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
leap about 20 feet from Toddle.
And the hands, I can move them also as a part of my action, my bonus action. So they will enter the space as well.
Okay.
That's it.
Can you make another wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Shit! Would you say that I am in 30 feet of Avery?
Yes.
Thank Jesus. Okay, here we go.
Toddle, please make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Got it.
Okay, I'm using my D6 inspiration that I was given. Thank you so much. Okay, so wisdom. This is gonna be
21 for me.
a total of 15 wisdom save for me.
Okay. Toddle, you don't notice anything in particular change, but you glance at Calamity as out of Calamity's back just tear these two wings, tear their way out of Calamity's back. These person-sized wasp wings.
Oh no.
As Calamity's skin turns harder and harder, your fur starts to fall off of it because it grows out of skin, not out of carapace.
Oh, fuck.
And Calamity, your mind, at least temporarily, seems to just fill with this itching static. And Tottle, you see Calamity sort of
Morph.
just like twitching and clearly losing control. And it's the automaton's turn.
Fucking shit.
It strides forward 60 feet on its enormous long legs. It really just takes like 2 steps forward. But it moves fairly slowly as it does so. So it only moves those 60 feet forward, narrowing the distance between it and Tottle to 90 feet, not within melee attack distance. But it raises its gauntlet, and out of the gauntlet it blasts 2 blasts. One at Tottle, one at Calamity.
Okay.
Fuck.
The one at Tottle. Yikes. Oh, well, never mind. It's a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Dice. I own dice. I swear I own dice.
You own dice.
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
I wonder. Oh no, I can't. I shouldn't, because I'll die.
You take 28 force damage.
And I'm down.
Calamity, the one coming at you. Oh, we have raiders.
Oh, hi! I died.
Good
You're not-
timing, lollygaggers.
I'm not
Thank you for
dead.
coming. One of our 3 party members is unconscious as of about 3 seconds ago, and another one is transformed. Calamity does a 24 hit.
Oh my god! You got just what you needed to hit me, even if I use
Wait,
shield.
Serious?
If I use shield,
gotcha.
it goes up to 23.
Nice.
Ah!
You take 16 points of force damage.
16 points of force. Okay. Would you say that this new carapace has a little bit of resistance to force?
Let me check. Nope.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine.
Actually, I distinctly recall your force attacks doing notable damage
Yeah.
and cracking their carapace.
Oh,
So,
yeah. Okay. All right.
So you sure you want to go down this road?
No, I don't. Okay. I took that and I didn't like it.
Tottle, it is your turn.
Okay, so I have
Make
to
me
do a death saving.
throw.
Is that a d20?
It's a d20 with no modifiers. 10 or
Got-
higher succeeds.
Got it. Thank you.
It's on a con save? It's just like a straight roll? Fuck.
Mhm.
You got it. You got it.
It's a 55% chance roll.
I got a 4.
That's one failure.
Yep. Go into my bag. Get my shit.
Ah!
It's the unicorn's turn.
Go unicorn.
Sorry.
Oh, for the raiders, this unicorn's like messed up. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
weird like occult unicorn.
So, this blackened, skeletal, twisted unicorn runs forward on its 6 hands.
yeah.
Its 6 human hand feet. Its jagged horn leading the way. Its many, many eyes rolling madly, frothing black at the mouth.
Yeah.
And it runs forward. It runs forward 50 feet and takes its action to continue running, sprinting straight towards this thing, closing the distance between it and the automaton, ending its turn directly in front of it.
Okay.
Avaran.
All right. This is what Avery is going to do. He is going to. Oh my god, where's the thing? I just saw it. There we go. This one. Let me just do this. And let me just do this. Okay. He is going to see that Tuttle is down. And he is going to run over. So, let's see. His speed is normally 30. So he has, since he's hasted, he has 60 feet of movement now, I believe. And he's going to use one of his abilities. What are you? Where is it? Features. Paladin. There. All right. He's going to dump 40 points. He's going to use an action to dump 40 points of healing into Tuttle right now. Tuttle, you get 40 HP right now.
Nice.
Neat. And I'm breathing. And I can do stuff now.
And then after that...
Tuttle wakes with a gasp after being absolutely pounded into the floor.
Obliterated.
As we like to be.
After that, he is going to use the rest of his 60 feet of movement, however much you allow DM, to start running full throttle at the towerist automaton attacking us. He's running in as close as he can get.
So his healing takes a bonus action, is that correct?
An action. That was one of
It
his
takes
actions.
an action. Okay, so he's got his 60 feet of movement, which is 10 to get to Tuttle, and then another 50 forward, which puts him 40 feet from the automaton.
And I'm gonna look at hasted action real quick, just to make sure I can do this.
Oh, you get an extra action for haste.
I do. Okay. So, how far away would you say he is, Avery is from this Titanus automaton now?
40 feet.
40 feet? Alright, he is going to launch a firebolt. Because I think that's what we got to work with.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna, like, summon, like, some deep anger that he has not worked out yet, because he is that kind of guy. And he is going to hurl this fiery anger at the automaton. Let's see if he can hit. That's going to be a total of 17. Yeah, that's going to be a total of 17 to hit the automaton. Yeah. Yeah.
Avran hurls this firebolt at the automaton, and it does strike it, but it just sort of splashes off one of its massive armor plates that cover most of its body.
Yep. So that was bonus action. Does he have a quick bonus he can use? Not going to use that. Not going to use that. Averyna's done. What's this thing? As a bonus action, you can utter a vow of enmity against the creature within 10 feet of you. It's too far. Yeah, he's done.
Okay, then Calamity. GW get no breaks.
No, we working tonight. Tuttle, you did see that thing in chat, right?
Yes, you got me an auto success. Yes.
Just want to make sure you see it.
Yes.
Okay. So clearly, I'm going through some mental stuff.
I forgot that I did this to you.
Oh.
So Calamity, it is your turn, except that you are not in control of your own actions this turn.
Shit. Okay.
You turn, and whatever attack you would have launched at the Titan, launch it at Tuttle instead.
Well, I didn't have any plans, so let's see, what would I have launched at the Titan? The hands.
You do still have the hands.
The hands are going to try to punch Tuttle. Brace yourself!
Roll.
Please roll low. Please roll low.
Somebody give you disadvantage.
Wait. I might have something for this. I don't... Does this... I have a spell. Oh, it's a bonus action now. Never mind. I don't know if it'll work.
Okay, so first one to hit is an 18 to hit you.
Nope.
Thank God. Okay, the second one is a 21 to hit you.
Yes.
Okay, so that's gonna be just 2 of these.
Just having got back on his feet, Toddle scrambles out of the way of one of the hands and gets clocked by the other.
You take 13 points of force damage.
Okay.
That was my bonus action. My regular action. I would do. Okay, well, I wouldn't use that because it's an automaton, so I wouldn't use that. I'll do. That's concentration. I can't break it. You see my body that's kind of halfly wasp-like begin to create this orb of dark matter, and you're very familiar with this power. I am casting. Where are you? Here you are. I'm casting Eldritch Blast, and I release it, and they like break into 3, and they all try to attack you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so 8 plus 4 totally misses. 8 plus 11, 19 to hit you?
Me?
Yeah.
Hit me?
Yeah.
19 to hit me?
Yes.
That is exactly my AC.
That hits you. The second you can, Mackenzie, you need to down one of those resilience potions that you have. The second you can.
Okay.
Because that would really help. Okay, and the last one is a 17 plus 8.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
So a 17 plus 8 definitely hits. So 2 of them hit you.
Okay.
That's going to be 2 of these. You take 15 points of force damage.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
You're good. I know it's not you.
It's me.
It's you. It's a DM. And that's what I do. Is DM at the end of my turn? Can I try to make a save or anything or?
Yes, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Okay. I don't even know what to roll. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Here we go. Let me look at my sorceress energy real quick, because there's a thing that I can do. When another creature you can blah, 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 blah. When you make an ability check, blah blah blah. Yeah, no. Would you say that Avaran is within 30 feet of me, DM?
No.
Okay.
Because he ran full tilt forward.
That's going to be a total of 7.
Well, that's definitely not going to do it.
It's not, no. Oh, just for everyone who is new here, who came in the raid, we have some amazing new channel points that you can check out. If you want to help the team, you can give them inspirations or an auto succeed. Yeah, just take a look at our channel points and have a good time. That's my turn.
Okay, it is the automaton's turn.
I have to ask you a question, DM. Baptism plus Axe. Does the transformation blur my concentration of my hands?
Yeah, make a concentration saving throw.
Alright, let's see.
That's a good question, actually.
Oh, really? I roll good on that? Fuck you! It's 19 plus 6, so yeah, 25.
Yeah, your concentration's doing great. Baptized, I think the haste is Avaran's,
Yes.
not Calamity's, so that's not affected here. Yeah, your concentration is strong. The rest of your mind is filled with static.
Fuck. Okay.
The towering figure raises its massive hammer and brings it down directly towards the unicorn standing in front of it.
As you're doing that, I don't know if it's a realization or just a random thought. Do we think all of the wasp creatures here were forcefully made by humans that came here looking for this fucking treasure? Okay. Okay. I'm cursed.
You're cursed.
I'm cursed.
You're cursed. You're cursed. We gotta find the witch doctor to uncurse you.
All right. It brings his hammer down and slams it down on the unicorn, which
Oh dear.
It doesn't crush the unicorn totally flat, just halfway.
Yikes.
And then it raises its gauntlet once again, and this time it blasts Avaran, and then Toddle.
Okay.
Its blast against Avaran is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That hits him. That gets him. Wait. He has haste. 19, 20, 21. Oh, 21. It gets him. Yeah.
Shh.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a very good roll. That's going to be 16 force damage.
16 force. He takes it all.
And Toddle
takes every inch of that force damage.
every forceful inch.
Toddle
Toddle has a 26 to hit. And
don't drop. You better not drop. Do not drop.
17 force damage.
I'm dead.
Up, down.
Remember, you have auto succeed, just so you know.
And
Oh, okay.
then the Colossus raises one of its enormous feet and slams it back down. The ground shakes within 20 feet around it, which is only the unicorn, fortunately for some of you. Unfortunately for the unicorn, however, it's going to take a pretty good amount of damage here. Apologies for the delay here, but
That's all good. Math be mathin', you know?
the ground around it just sort of bursts up in a wave and crushes the unicorn into paste.
It rejoins the shadows.
And it fades away into shadows, its horrifying face and hands becoming nothing once more.
Oh no, I miss it already.
What a relief that I don't have to look at this thing anymore. Even in my mind's eye.
Yeah,
Or
for
whatever.
real. This creature.
So, Toddle, go ahead.
I'm gonna use that auto succeed.
Okay, you're gonna get 1 success on your death saving throws. Avaran.
Avery is 40 feet away from this creature.
That's right.
He's going in and he's unleashing absolutely fucking everything that he has to give. So here we go. He has double attack. He's hasted, so it's another double attack. And then action surge, another double attack. So 6 attacks.
So he runs forward with his 60 feet of movement and he closes to 40 feet of distance and he attacks 6 times in a row.
Yes. Here
Using his action surge.
we fucking go.
Now we're talking.
He gets a natural 19, so that's a crit. And what is his plus to attack with this damn thing? 8, 9, 10. An unnatural 20 to hit the creature?
Does not hit.
Fuck! Fuck! So the... Okay. Alright, so those... And then I need to roll 3 more. A natural 20, so that's another crit. And then 2 4s, which won't hit. So just... He rolled... So out of the 6, the 2 that hit are the 2 crits. So, here we go for this weapon that he has.
That's basically the same as 4 hits.
We'll take what we can get. And by the way, he will be doing a third level smite on the first one, and a second level smite on the second.
Okay, and Mackenzie appears to have given you an auto crit.
So 3 crits then.
So 3 crits?
3 crits. Okay, here we go. Alright, so DM, I am about to do slashing damage, radiant damage, and fire damage. Do you want any of those separately?
All of his weapons are magical weapons, is that correct?
Correct.
Then you can add it all together.
Here we go. So, alright. So, it's going to be this one. It's going to be these 2. And it's going to be these 2. Or 3. There we go. Math time. 6, 8, 9, 11, 15. Let me write this down. So this one, which is eventually going to be doubled, and then next we're going to roll this. So that, and then the smite.
Magic and mathematics.
Magic and mathematics. We're doing it live. Okay, so this is going to be a third level in 2 seconds. So here we go. That. Divinity. Oath spells. Boop.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
I'm having trouble looking up smite. Oh, here it is. No, I found it. Plus 1d. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. So that's gonna be 2 of these for first level, and then second level, third level, and then 2 of these, and then
And I
second
believe it's also
level.
doubled for the crit.
Yep. And then for the third one, it's going to be 2 of these and second level. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10d8. Okay. So... Okay, now that we have all the rolls out of the way, we're timesing this by 2, so that's gonna be this plus this plus plus this 12, 13, 14.
Just sit here while you add 8,000
I
numbers
know.
together.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.
Don't worry, I've been that person who's like, all right, hold on.
Yeah. Okay.
I roll 40 dice. 3, 5.
Hey, so all together on this crit, no, I have to add his other one last thing to the regular thing to add when you hit with your. So that's gonna be plus 5. Click. That's going to be plus 7. Plus 7. So...
Magic weapons.
Okay, so in total, he does a total of 185 points of damage.
Fuck.
All 3 crits.
That's some fucking ridiculous damage there.
Woo! That's everything that he got. Bonus action, I don't think there's really anything that he can do with the bonus. So yeah, that's it. That's it.
With 3 swift, powerful strikes of his swords, Avaran leaves burning gashes in this thing's legs, slicing through armored plates, and cutting into gaps in that plate, and dealing just an inordinate amount of damage in 6 seconds.
And one last thing, DM.
While missing 3 out of his 6 strikes.
Right? Avery also has a passive ability. I think it's one of his fighter things, that when he's fighting with only 1 weapon, he adds 2 damage to everything that he does. So the creature takes an additional 6 points of damage.
I assumed he was fighting with both of his weapons. Is he just fighting with the one?
Just the snake sword.
Just the sword.
Mm-hmm. And that is it.
Gotcha. 191 damage in a single turn.
Hoo da lolly.
He's what, level 13?
Yep.
Calamity, you're up, and yet you're still not yourself. Your skin continues to transform. So not just your upper body and arms, but running down your legs now. Your hair falling off where your skin turns to carapace. Your joints starting to shift into different positions, and these wings sprouting out of your back, growing longer. And you launch yourself towards Toddle. Make an unarmed attack.
Fuck. Okay.
Toddle, your AC is reduced because you're unconscious by your dexterity modifier.
I'm not sure if that's a 5e thing. I know when they're unconscious, you have advantage on hitting them, especially when you're in 5 feet because they're prone.
Okay, then have advantage on your attack then.
So on my advantage on my unarmed strike, I got a total of, what am I adding to this?
Incapacitated. Yeah, you're right. They just have advantage. Which is, in this case, worse for Toddle.
Unarmed strike. So this is going to be a +6. So it's going to be a 25 to hit Toddle's body.
Yeah. And an attack roll that hits a creature is a critical hit if you are within 5 feet of the creature. So Toddle, that's 2 failures on your death saving throws. As what was once Calamity digs newly grown claws into your flesh and starts tearing at it.
At the end of my turn, the hands are attacking Avaran. I believe they're going after Avaran. Big B6?
Yes.
All right.
Good reminder. Thank you.
So for that, they can move.
Make another concentration saving throw to maintain the hands
before I use them.
Before you use them.
Here we go. Total of 19.
Okay. Let's get some swings on Avaran.
All right, here we go. So just 2 swings. That's going to be. So the lowest one to hit 8, 9, 10, 11, 21. They both hit at No. 8, 9, 10, 11, 21. Yeah, his AC's 21 now. So they both hit Averin. So that's gonna be these guys. Here we go.
Hello, Smoking Dragons and Raiding Party. Welcome. Thank
Smoking
you for
Dragons.
coming.
Hello.
Hello, friends.
I am
Oh,
in the process of
obliterating.
using a gigantic 10-story automaton, as well as one of the party members, which is transforming into a wasp, to kill the other 2 party members.
A total of 32 points of force damage to Averin. I will add that to his witchamadingy.
Of course, their fighter / paladin did just deal 191 damage to my automaton in a single turn of 3 critical hits. Chris, our player, or Avaran, was unable to finish the session with us, and so GW is taking care of his character sheet for us. And as Mascot has just said, we have channel points that you can use to give various and sundry things to the players or to me.
Please to us, though. Please to us.
Biggest Dickus, you are exactly correct. Also champion fighter, so critting on 19s, plus a channel points used to give an auto crit. So then adding smite and using the action surge, it was 3 crits in a single turn, and 3 misses. So that was only 3 of 6 swings, deal 191 damage.
Mackenzie, could you please give them a shout out? Smoking
I already did.
Dragons. Oh, thank you so much.
So we are around to the colossal automaton's turn once again. It has already crushed your horrifying unicorn with its many eyes and hand feet. And now it is going to attempt to do the same to Avaran.
Oh boy.
It raises its massive hammer high and brings it down 31 to hit Avaran, which I'm certain hits.
Oh yeah.
For
wait. Oh. No. Yeah. No. You're good. Oh. Bonus action. Before you do the damage, there's a thing that Averin can do on a bonus action. It's second wind to heal himself. Would you allow me, from his last turn, would you allow me to roll that now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Second wind. Here we go.
1d10 plus 13.
Here we go.
It's plus his fighter level, and he's mostly paladin.
Mm-hmm. So that's gonna be. He'll take what he can get. 7. He heals 7. That's it. That's all.
Okay, great. He takes 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Half to 15.
Go.
Okay.
And is knocked 20 feet back.
Oh shit. Okay.
And then the colossal automaton raises its massive gauntleted hand and releases its blasts of force, one at Avaran and one at Calamity.
Oh shit.
The one at Avaran is a 22 to hit.
You always roll just above what you need. I find that suspicious. No, that hits.
Yes, Baptized. That knocks them back 20 feet out of the, they're still about 65 feet from Calamity, though.
Yeah, there's a big gap.
And a 23 to hit Calamity.
If I were to do a shield, 23 would be my AC, and so it would still hit me.
Too bad I didn't get the 22 against you.
Ah! Okay. Yeah, that hits me.
All right. So
Quick
the damage
question
against...
for I have a quick question for you, DM. Before you give me the damage, the question is, this automaton that's shooting me is it shooting me at long distance? Does it have disadvantage to hit me?
Should it?
Oh well, typically like you know how if someone shoots a bow and arrow in the first increment,
The
of the
range
number...
is 300 feet.
Oh yeah, okay, go ahead. Continue. I'm just trying here.
Just looking for anything. That's against Avery, that's only going to be 15 points of force damage.
That's already been halved.
No, does he have resistance against force damage?
No, he doesn't. Okay. Cause wait, are you talking to Avaran or Calamity? Calamity right now.
Avery.
Okay.
Avery takes 15 points of magical force damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not bludgeoning.
Gotcha.
And then Calamity takes also 15 points of magical force damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Well.
Does that happen to knock me out of my mind muddle?
Well, you can certainly make a concentration saving throw for your baby's hands.
Right. Here we go.
DC 10, I believe.
9. I fail.
You fail, and the buzzing in your head finally gets the better of you as you get smacked with this force damage, and Bigby's hands, both of them, dissipate into puffs of smoke and shadow.
Right.
And the automaton raises its foot once more. Its leg that is heavily scarred now and marked by Avaran's attacks, and slams it down onto the ground one more time, rippling the ground, sending a shockwave out within 20 feet, which catches Avaran at the edge of its range. Avaran needs to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay. What's this thing? Oh no! Don't look at that. I didn't mean to press that.
I can't see your shit anyway.
Right, I forgot. 3 on saves. Interesting. Okay. All right, saving throw. Here we go. Avaran is purpley, so we're gonna roll this one. Ooh, okay. For a dex save, you got a total of 23.
Okay, he takes 23 points of bludgeoning damage, so halve that to 12.
Okay.
And he falls prone and is restrained as rocks fall on top of him. Rocks from the ground that have kind of just burst up out of the ground, collide and tumble on top of Avaran, holding him down.
On a save, he's still restrained.
Oh, he failed.
Oh fuck! Okay. Okay. Cool.
Tuttle,
Hi.
would you like to make a death saving throw for me?
Yeah.
Before Tuttle rolls, you guys, so we have these channel points that you can see right under the chat. In there is something that's like an auto succeed. Feel free to throw that at Tuttle if you want to. Go right ahead. You know, there's no pressure at all though.
Except
I
for the
have
pressure,
done
of course.
15.
You succeed, so you have 2 successes and 2 failures. Avaran is restrained. He can, if he likes, make a strength check to remove the restraints, to shove these rocks off of himself.
When you say a strength check, is it going to be like athletics or just a check? Just a strength
Just
check?
straight strength.
Okay, we're going to try a straight strength check to get these rocks off of him. Strength check comes to a total of. Is there anything that I'm forgetting? I don't think so. Strength check comes to a total of 13. But he would make higher if it was an athletics check.
Yes, but it's not.
Okay.
Avaran fails to push these rocks off of himself with his action. Is there anything else that he wants to do with his turn?
Hasted action. Can you try again?
Yes.
Here we go.
I
That's a nat 1.
don't even know what's going on with Avaran. His last turn was killer, and now he's under some rocks and cannot lift them.
He blew the entire load. Now he's tired.
He blew his whole load, and he's exhausted. He's sleepy. He doesn't even want to cuddle.
Doesn't even. He's just struggling, and that's his turn.
And it is now Calamity's turn. Calamity has lost his Big B's hands, but is still not under his own control. And just as he did last turn, uses his newly grown claws to tear out Toddle's throat.
Well, let's see if we can connect first. Wait, Mackenzie, wait.
Oh.
We have to see. Wait, maybe I'll miss.
It's true. Maybe you miss. Roll with advantage, please.
Oh! Okay, so the highest one was a 19. Does a 19 hit you?
That's exactly my AC.
Fuck!
Oh,
Oh wait, no! Wait! Let me make sure I'm adding the right thing. Because I'm a caster. I don't do things.
GW just desperate to find anything.
I'm so
anyway.
desperate, and my brain is moving 1,000 miles. Okay, unarmed strikes are +6 for me. So 11 plus 6. I added 8 before. 11 plus 6 is 17 to hit you.
Okay. Calamity, clumsy with these new claws, never having been a melee fighter, sort of stumbles as they attempt to tear out Toddle's throat and fail to do so this time.
Thank God. Bonus action. I'm just gonna use my bonus action to, and typically with Calamity, it just kind of naturally happens. He doesn't think about it. But bonus action to rearrange his sorceress energy, so breaking down a spell slot for
Gotcha.
sorcery points. That's it.
Cool. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Please. Oh my God, that was such a fucking tease. It was a 20, and then it did another roll, and it ended up being 4. That's so fucked up.
Brutal.
That was such a fucking tease.
I got you, fam. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Kick it. Then we are back around to the automaton's turn. The automaton is first going to attempt to recharge its beam attack that it used on Toddle on turn 1, and for the 4th time fail to regenerate it.
Oh no.
Yes.
Or recharge it, I mean.
That's good. He failed.
Bullshit. It recharges on a 5 or a 6, and I've failed to recharge it 4 times in a row. It's going to take a long stride forward to close the distance between it and the pinned Avaran, and bring down its massive hammer on Avaran, rolling with advantage because he is restrained. And it's going to be a 33 to hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Dealing 31 bludgeoning damage, so 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then it proceeds to send a blast, one at Calamity and one at Toddle.
Okay.
The one at Calamity is a 35 to hit,
Jesus.
and the one at Tuttle is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Question. Is this is a distance thing? Like he's shooting like a thing?
Yes, he's blasting with his gauntlet, just a direct blast of force.
Since Toddle is prone, he has disadvantage on Toddle. Because like when you shoot at range at a prone target, there's disadvantage. I'm trying, Toddle. I'm trying.
I'm Googling right now.
That's a 30 to hit.
Yep.
So unless anybody has something to say about this, this blast is going to crush Toddle's chest into the ground.
Yeah, that's par for the core.
Breath leaving his lungs.
Nothing I can do. Yep.
It will then stomp again. And Avaran, who is restrained, has disadvantage on his dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh, I have to roll right now?
Yes.
Disadvantage.
Because once again, it raises its massive foot, bringing it down on the ground and throwing rocks out within 20 feet.
He rolled a 3. That's a fail.
That's not so good. That's 36 bludgeoning damage, so 18.
He goes down.
And he falls unconscious.
Yep.
It's Avaran's turn now. Oh, no, sorry. Well, okay, yeah, it would be Toddle's turn, but Toddle's dead. So Avaran's turn, make a death saving throw for me.
Y'all, pull one out for Toddle! Pull one out for Toddle, y'all!
And now Toddle just no longer exists in this high fantasy world.
All right, DM.
Thought this stream needed some on-screen deaths.
Yeah.
Instead of all these
absolutely.
off-screen disappearances.
Right?
And you said that after Toddle, it's Avaran?
Avaran, yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Avaran.
And this is going to be a death saving throw. Come on, buddy.
Get it.
That's a nat 1. So that's 2 death saves
That's
down.
2 failed death saving throws for Avaran. Calamity. Did you make a wisdom saving throw at the end of your last turn? I can't remember.
I don't think I did. I think I only made a concentration check.
All right, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. See if you're controlled for this turn.
Let's see. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong sheet. Wisdom, that's going to be a total of 11.
Okay, so having torn Toddle to shreds, you say, you take off directly towards Avaran, who is still a good 60 feet from you. So using your movement and action, I believe your movement's 30, or?
Yeah.
Okay, you close the distance to Avaran, but don't have time to make any attacks.
Gotcha.
And you watch this all from, inside your head, your brain fuzzing, your brain buzzing with this constant static, but still somewhat conscious, somewhat aware of what your body seems to be doing without your control.
I hate it. It sucks here.
The automaton is going to once again bring its hammer down directly on Avaran.
Let's see if it hits first.
35 to hit.
Okay, he dies.
And Avaran is crushed beneath the hammer. It then takes aim with its gauntlet directly at Calamity. and releases 2 blasts directly downward. So you're at its feet.
Oh, fuck.
The first one is a 36 to hit, and the second is a 27 to hit.
Yeah. Can I ask you, how is this thing looking after Avaran's damage? How does it look?
I think I did describe that already, that it has severe scoring and slashing on its legs.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's still moving at its full power, but that damage was not a joke.
Word. But yeah, they both hit me.
Okay. The first one deals 15 force damage.
Okay.
The second one deals 21 force damage.
I'm still up.
And it stomps down on the ground, blasting rock up into the air onto Calamity's half bug-like form. Make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Here we go. Okay. I could add to this, but would it be enough? No, that wouldn't be enough. Let me see. Hold on. Features, racial features. Where are you? Lucky footwork. When you fail a dex saving throw, you can use your reaction to roll a d4. Ain't gonna help me here, homie. It ain't gonna help me here.
I think everybody in the chat's given up on helping. They're like, these points aren't gonna make a difference.
That's gonna be a total of 13 dexterity.
You are going to take a few points, 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, I hit the ground.
Hit the ground rolling.
I hit it.
If you could give me a death saving throw.
Shit.
There's only 2 people left in this fight.
Avery came in saying, I have an objective.
6, so that's a failure.
Took me 3 sessions to get to it, though.
That's true.
So I
you fail. And it's going to attempt to finish you the fuck off.
Ugh.
Gonna be a 35 to hit.
That connects.
And then it's going to be a, nat 1. Misses on its first blast. Its second blast is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, 2 of them hit.
And having failed your death save on that turn, it pounds you into the pavement, pulverizes your carapace
Splat.
that you had only just transformed into, your almost hairless corpse, swished beneath force and rocks.
I had a plan too, Avery. I had a plan for Calamity going in here too.
And the automaton steps backwards until it is exactly where it was before you walked in, 150 feet in front of the entrance, and stops. And everything is still. Thank you all for watching.
We ended that kind of perfectly, too. Like, right at the end at 10 o'clock.
Nice.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for DMing.
I even play?
This was
what
one.
is this game?
This
I
was
turned into a
wonderful
gas
one.
cloud, and that was it. I literally used gaseous form, and then I was done.
Calamity ran in, and then he was done.
Yeah.
He just got to keep doing things even though he was done.
But I was the last one standing. I'll take it.
You were.
True.
You were.
Well, thank you so much
Gonna
for
kill
that,
a
Avery.
fucking rabbit.
You got the rabbit. Well, technically, did you? Because he wasn't really a rabbit anymore. He was like some weird wasp hybrid thing. So did you get the rabbit?
I suppose that's up to your interpretation.
Well, thanks, Baptized. I'm glad you enjoyed the
Put
chaos.
you out of your misery.
Yeah.
As I look for the next people to raid, Avery and Mackenzie, what should the rating title be? The rating title. The rating message.
Spoiler alert, everyone dies.
I kind of love that, actually.
Spoiler alert.
I love that.
Let me just find an emoji. Not everyone is fabled 42 peoples.
Let's see who we got here. Oh, a friend of ours is on.
There you go. I got a rating message. Yeah, the unlucky paw.
The unlucky paw, is that what you said? Oh, okay. Let's see.
Alert. Spoiler alert. Everyone dies.
Everyone died. Everyone died. Everyone died. Woo!
Alright, so we are. It looks like the best choice is our homeboy ex-nerd. Looks like we're going to existential nerd. Let me make sure he's on. Let me refresh this just to make sure. Yeah, he's on. We're going there.
To die.
Let's go hang out with him.
Dumb ways to die.
Dumb ways to die. All right, here we go. I have to look at like how he spells his name, because I always spell it wrong. I don't know how to spell existential. There you are. All right, so. All right, we are starting the raid, guys. Please hop in there. Just so you know, for any time you join a raid that we do, you get an additional, I believe, 350 channel points. So yeah, please join in so we can raid our beautiful friend over there, Existential Nerd. We love him. He's a fun guy, and we're gonna spread the love. Any last words, Avery?
We're gonna encourage him to kill his players.
Oh my God.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye.